Oh god. Don't stall it now. Don't stall it now. Hello ladies and gentlemen, Panzer here, and welcome to Kerbal Space Program. And today I've been set a challenge. So I've got to get from that runway, or rather the main Kerbal base, to the little island just off the tip of my nose there that you can actually see. Just being very gentle with the controls here. I can turn the RCS off. Yeah, that's it. Except that's not the actual challenge. So, the challenge that I've been set is to not just make it to that island, but to do it in the smallest aircraft possible. Now, as we know, Kerbal Space Program is all about spacecraft, but it does have this nifty little aerodynamics section, and of course you could be saying, well, I could be playing simple planes for that. And you might be right. But KSP is the one that I am going to be doing this in, so can we make the smallest plane possible? Now, this is one that I've made earlier. Now, this is quite large, actually. This is a short takeoff and hopefully short landing vehicle. It has a bunch of parachutes and it has an air brake which it can use to slow itself down. Now, it is capable of actually going pretty bloody fast, so it is probably not the one that we want to go and take this challenge on in, as that runway that I'm heading towards is actually very, very, very short. So this is going to be interesting. Alright, so welcome to the space plane hangar, and I'm going to be thinking about how we're actually going to do this. So I don't want that actually, I just clicked on that for some reason. So let's use this as a base then. And we can dump that, and we can combine that. There, look, that's already really, really small. So I guess if fuel economy is going to be an issue, maybe this afterburner might not be necessary. We can even swap that out with something more efficient, possibly a turbofan, like that. I mean, that could work. Let's put that on top so that we've got a little bit more room to grow, maybe? I don't know, this... I guess air goes faster underneath, although I don't know if that matters in the game. But I know that air slows down when it goes over a surface rather than under it, so that could be better. And, yeah, so it's a plane, so we're going to need some wings on this. I guess winglets, maybe? I mean, this does have a control surface on it, so it might be. I mean, these are basically sort of midget fighters that we're making at the moment. So we could look at doing something like that. Yeah, that's pretty close to being bang on there. So it's a tiny, tiny plane. But we don't have any form of yaw control. Now, that's an important thing that we want to have. So we're going to need a tail fin. Now, 2 tails is good, but I think that might be too much weight. So I'm going to leave that vertical and sort of there-ish. Alright, so here it is. And God, it really is very, very small. We've got Jebediah Kerman in the seat there. And let's just put the brakes on, stop us from rolling back or forward. I don't know which way it was going. It looks like the wheels at the back are a little bit high, but I think we're going to be okay. So let's just, to be on the safe side, let's start the engines with 0 throttle. And I'm going to turn the SAS on because I don't trust my own controls. Let's nudge it forward. I don't know how powerful this is going to be. This is a very, very light plane after all. And we don't have a lot of fuel, so let's try to be as conservative as possible. Can we get off the ground at this speed? A little more power. Oh, we're off the ground. We are most definitely off the ground. So let's slow it down a little bit here. It's flying. It's... Oh, I see. So if I turn the SAS off, it's going to... Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't... That's not a flying attitude, is it? Okay, so the main issue with this is really that it's just very, very, very unstable. Or it likes to do loops. I think that's its main problem. It likes to do loops. I'm just wondering now if I can make this... Oh, we have overdone the takeoff a little bit. Come on, bring the nose back down. Bring it down. Bring it down. Come on, keep it down. Keep it down. Keep it... Ah, there we go. So, I'm wondering if we can now bring it over to the island there. So I'm only at half throttle, and our fuel consumption is actually pretty good. So we might actually be alright to reach the island now. Look at it go. Look, we're already at the island there. Trying to keep it under control here. I think 370 is about as fast as it's going to go, but I don't know how we're going to slow it down in time now. Yeah, because that tends to happen. It does tend to lose and tumble. Yeah, it's tumbling. Oh, it's falling. Alright, so new additions, we now have air brakes. Like so. Very, very nice there. And yeah, those are going to help us slow down. And underneath the air brakes, we have our parachutes. So hopefully, this will help us to slow down without spinning out of control. So let's give it a try. You see, what I've actually done is I've put the parachutes on the wrong stage. Right, back to the drawing board. Alright, let's try this again. So now I should have, yep, I've got the engine on the correct stage, and we should be good to go. Don't forget to turn SAS on, otherwise we're going to be in for a wild ride. How good the air brakes actually are in slowing us down. Not that good, as it turns out, because we're still accelerating even at half throttle, so, that could be a problem. I feel like that's a problem waiting to happen, so let's keep the speed down, and hopefully we don't need to use the, parachutes all that much, but, we shall see. So let's keep the speed under 150 if we can, and, try to get to the island again. Oh god, that was such a long trip. We're almost there though, I think. Oh, speed's picking up a bit. Put the brakes on. Slow it down again. So, we're now finally on approach to the actual little island there, and I really, really am not sure if I can land this thing, genuinely, because most of my landings, let's say, have been a little bit problematic. I think is the correct word. I mean, problematic is what you'd use to describe fire and brimstone in the morning. Alright, we can zero our throttle there, and I think we might be at the wrong angle. Oh, yep, we're definitely at the wrong angle. Trying to correct it though. It's a little bit hard in the chase cam, although I would honestly be worse trying to do it from the first person view. Oh god, don't stall it now. Don't stall it now. Okay, I think the problem that we're having is that we don't have enough thrust. And as much as I like this turbofan engine for being so quiet and so fuel efficient, it's not doing the job for us. I think we're going to have to go for more power. More power. That's what we need. We need more power. No, that's... Ooh. That is... This engine, just want to point out, this engine is the size of our entire plane. So, no. But we could... No fuel boosters. No boosters. No. I mean, no. I mean, we could... Okay, no. We're doing this properly. We're being absolutely 100% No. Alright, so let's put these afterburners on. I mean, maybe the issue is that we're just not going fast enough. And just to be safe, we are going to add a couple of extra things as well. So, I did notice that we can put a couple of pylons on here. A couple of little hard points. And I'm thinking, now bear with me here, I'm thinking what we can do is maybe put one of these on top of the plane, just to give it a little bit more balance. So what we're going to do here is we have, let's see if I can find the right shaped intake for it. I think that doesn't appear to be it. No, I don't think that's it. Although, no, that's probably not what we're looking for. Alright, so I think we found the right fuel tank for that, and we're going to put that engine on there. Just to give us that little bit of an extra boost. In fact, I think we could even multiply that and put that, yeah, like that. So we don't even need the hardpoint at all. I mean, what could possibly go wrong there? Or we could put it underneath. Or mount it inside the wings for some reason. I like this that look of it being in the tail though. That's kind of an odd shape. But all right, so let's get this challenge done. Let's put this right there. There we go, on the air brakes. That works. Okie dokie, so here we go. Probably want to be a little bit easy on the throttle, I think. That's probably what we want to do, and I think I need to group these. So these are obviously wrong. We are rolling a little bit. So let's put the brakes on. And I'm going to drop these engines down into the other stage there. It's just so that that's just right. And I think that's activated. That's the mode toggle. I don't know if we'll need the afterburner, but we're gonna give it a shot. Alright, here we go. Brakes off. Well, it's certainly picking up speed a lot faster. Alright, here we go. And let's toggle that so we've got an afterburner. Yeah, I think this is okay. I mean, it's supposed to look like that, surely. Might have one or two issues with the controls, but I think we can recover a lot faster now. Might want to turn the gimbal off there for now, so I think that might be messing us up a little bit more. Or maybe it's not. You know what? Let's turn that off, and let's go back to free mode on the gimbal. It's a little wiggly tail there. And look at that, we're actually quite nicely in control, actually. So, there you go, power solves everything. Alright, here we are on approach. For the second time. Trying to just slow it down ever so slightly. So we don't overshoot it. Just really treat the controls like they're made of glass. I think that's the best way to do it. And now we've cut the engines off. No, we're tumbling. Full power. Full power. Full power. Oh, I can't reach the engine to turn on the afterburner. There we go. That's my panic button. Alright, so let's try that again. Turn around. Just be very gentle with it. So it does seem like 60 meters a second is the speed that we need to be at in order to stay in the air. Anything lower than that will probably be a stall. So we gotta really be very, very careful as we come in. And this is still the second attempt, mind you. And we're really speeding up now. This is way too fast. Way too fast. We might actually be overshooting the tower. It's okay, it's like Top Gun. We're buzzing the tower from really, really far away. Alright, here we go. Attempt number 3. So, well, I guess we went between 2 attempts without crashing. Just trying to really stay on target here. And should keep the speed up so we can stay up. So I guess I was wrong about the actual minimum speed. It's actually well below 50. If we keep the nose up. So that's something to bear in mind. That could actually be our approach speed. And for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, it's okay. We'll get to that eventually. Oh, trying to really be very careful now. We're way too high for an approach now, so I'm actually aiming for the middle of the runway now. So that might be a little bit too low now. Little bit too low. Well, that's attempt number 3, but hey! Any landing you get to walk away from, right? I mean, it's mostly intact. I'd say that's a success. I mean, we're on the runway. And we've gotten out, we haven't died. Yeah, I would say that's a success. But thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. My name has been Panzer, and this has been a Kerbal Space Program challenge. I guess it's been alright. Oh, don't slow it. Don't stay in frame. Stay in frame. There we go. Balancing on the wing now. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. And I will see you next time. Whee!